Okay, in this video, I want to talk about algorithms. So what the heck is an algorithm? So an algorithm is a methodical set of steps that can be used to reach a decision, resolve problems, make mathematical calculations, etc. Okay, so an algorithm is not the particular calculation. It's not a specific thing. It's more of a method that is followed to do a pattern of things. So an algorithm is like a recipe, or it's a technique, it's a procedure. Okay, so when a barista makes coffee, they follow a procedure. I'm not going to go over that. You probably know how you've seen enough coffee be made. But a machine can also make coffee. I don't know if you've ever been to Europe and stayed at a hotel, but you always see these machines. And they don't just make one type of coffee. You press a button, and it can make different types of coffee. Or it can make tea. Or it can just make hot chocolate. So there are three ways to execute an algorithm. Humans can follow the algorithm. A machine, like a vending machine, or that espresso machine you talked about, can follow the algorithm, or a software application can perform the algorithm. Okay, so, and you can look at it this way. So basically, you can have something that's done manually. You can have something that's done using a machine or software. Or you can mix the two. Okay? So basically, stringing algorithms together, you can achieve complex tasks. You know, do algorithm 1, then do algorithm 2, then do algorithm 3, then do algorithm 4. So you can create a sequence and get a sequence of work done. So here's a, kind of a flow chart. Accountants are familiar with flow charts. Another more complicated flow chart. It's got some decisions in it. But these are all algorithms, basically. So why am I pointing this out? In the, beginning in the Industrial Revolution, machines started doing work that humans used to do. But usually it was muscle power that was replaced, as opposed to mental power that was replaced by a machine. So a steam engine replaced a human doing work. But you can also have a machine do cognitive type work. And accounting is purely cognitive type work typically. So here you see the tasks and processes that are involved in, say, creating a financial report. So many of these are algorithms and they can be automated. So in his book, Saving Capitalism, Robert Reich described three categories of work: routine production services, in-person services, and symbolic analytical services. So the third one is interesting: symbolic analytical services. He describes those in further detail, saying that, in essence, this work is to rearrange abstract symbols. So that's what accountants basically do. They rearrange abstract symbols, numbers and words. It was on paper. Now it's electronically. And these are basically mathematical algorithms or legal arguments or financial gimmicks or scientific principles, words, phrases, patterns, psychological insights, etc. So that's what accounting really is. It's rearranging abstract symbols. So Shelley Palmer broke work down in a different way. You have manual repetitive, which is predictable. Manual non-repetitive, which is not predictable. You have cognitive repetitive, which is predictable, and cognitive non-repetitive, which is predictable. So the repetitive, whether it's manual or cognitive, is what can be automated using software, basically. So the best way to automate things is to do it incrementally, and you automate processes that already work smoothly. You don't want to automate a process that isn't particularly working very well. And I'm going to end with, so Elon Musk was big on automation, but he didn't pay attention to history, and he basically tried to automate too much at Tesla and ended up repeating a mistake that was made in the 1980s and 1990s by General Motors, who wasted, admittedly, billions of dollars trying to automate things on a car production line that were not, reasonable to automate, or the cost benefit is not there. So the point is, excessive automation is not a good thing. You don't want to repeat the mistakes that others make trying to automate everything. Anyway, but undoubtedly, many things in accounting, reporting, auditing, and analysis will be automated over the next 5, 10, 25 years. And I will stop there.